The dimensions are here. It's been a while since I last made a video, but as you can tell by said dimensions, this is again going to be a grudge match. What's going on, guys? Ryan here, back from the brink of death once again. I know I haven't made a video in quite a while, but the reason for that is it's been like snowing and stuff here in frickin' Louisiana. That doesn't happen too often, and school restarted like on the 16th or the 15th, somewhere around there, so I've been pretty busy. But, you know, I've gotten basically a week's free time from all these snow days and whatnot, so I thought I'd bring you guys a battle. Unfortunately, it's a grudge match, like I said a while ago, but, you know, I think you guys would rather have a battle than not at all. Also, because I haven't had time to render, edit, and upload like I normally do, the stuff that was semi-recent is now old. However, that's still going to go up when I get the free time, just because, you know, I like to show you guys the battles that I record, obviously. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Ryan here. Today we have a standard OU game, another grudge match. You know, what else is new? Gonna keep the backstory for this one relatively short. And long story short, I'm dicking around on this account. You can probably tell it's a fool around name because it's like, have you accepted Jesus? And then Nathaniel's is as your Lord and Savior. So that's pretty much the whole statement. You know, whatever. Not trying to offend anyone, just having fun with my friends. Anyway, I was actually solo showdowning, I guess you could say. I don't know what you'd call it. Battling by myself, not on Skype. But the ladder got reset at some point. I don't know when that was, but I don't have any points on any of my accounts right now. Whatever, not a big deal. Anyway, run into this guy, and I'm using a team with the 4 Musketeers. You know, so not Genesect, wow. Virizion, Terrakion, Cobalion, and Keldeo. Using a team with all of those. Major psychic weakness, I know, but I'm doing it just to have fun. My friend Ryan sent me the team. Shout out to you, buddy, if you're watching this. Anyway. Using that just to mess around, get this guy, and he has a Slowbro. Obviously he doesn't now, but that team had a Slowbro on it. And obviously I couldn't really break through that considering like 4 guys were weak to Psychic. Well, no, 3 guys weak to Psychic. But he also had Flamethrower on it. Anyway, he beat me pretty easy. I thought I was going to beat him, but I didn't. So I told him he was going to lose. I was kidding. Good lord, I don't... you guys probably think I'm a terrible person because I post grudge matches all the time. Whatever. Anyway... He goes and private messages me, like, you know, when he private messages me and he's like, oh, I was gonna lose, lol, scrub, all this other stuff, I'm gonna flash it across the screen right now, and you guys can see, he messaged me first. I didn't want to have any further dealings with this man, but he messaged me, and obviously I'm not gonna take that sitting down, so that brings us back to the battle screen, which you should be seeing right now, and, yeah, this is gonna be the rematch that I proposed to him. And obviously, I'm going to go hard in paint on this one. Funny story though, I wasn't really trying that hard in this battle, but the outcome was still, you guys are going to see. So, looking at my team, we're using the Bridal Rate team, and I don't think I've ever actually officially revealed it yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the post-bank Bridal Rate, whatever you want to call it. Mega Gardevoir, max speed, max attack, 4 hit points. With Hyper Voice because Pixelate, and then we have, oh god, what are the moves? I don't remember. Hyper Voice and what? I don't know, we spam Hyper Voice. There's also Focus Blast and Shadow Ball and Side Shock, there we go. Couldn't remember my moves, whatever. Standard Scarf Genesect, physically based, U-Turn, Iron Head, Ice Beam Flamethrower, with a Naive Nature in there. Yeah, not much to say, it's Genesect. It's probably going to be on all my teams, so sorry if you guys don't like it, but it's probably one of the best OU Pokemon right now. Anyway, we have, I think this is physically no, this is, you know what, this is offensive Rotom. That's right. Offensive Rotom Wash. It's still got a lot of HP, and some, but it actually has a lot of a heavy amount of speed investment. Still got the Will-O-Wisp in there, got the Pain Split and the leftovers. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, you know, it's just a different spread, really. And, yeah, especially defensive Heatran, another Pokemon that I'm in love with right now. Really, really good. Stealth Rock, Protect, Toxic, good lord, what's my last move? What are my last move? Lava Plume, for burns. This thing takes hits like no other, and it's really, really good, blah, 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 whatever. Sub-Disable Gengar, standard, you know, Sub-Disable with Focus Blast and Shadow Ball, because that's the way you do it. And then we have physically defensive Zapdos, Roost, Thunderbolt, Heat Wave, and Defog. Love it, and yeah. Not really much else to say. This is probably going to be a long video, even though I didn't want that. Whatever. Looking at his team, though, nothing really pops out as a threat. I see his strategy right off the bat. Set up hazards with Deoxys-Defense. If they have a defog user, get the boost with Aegislash. If they have a rapid spin user, block. I mean, not. Get the boost with Bisharp. And if they have a rapid spin user, block it with Aegislash. But as you guys are going to see, this. I'm not even going to say anything else. I'm just going to click the play button right now. Whoa. Holy audio, Batman. I'm actually going to turn off the music real quick as I lead off with Genesect. He leads off with Deoxys-Defense. Really mature nicknames on his end, by the way, whatever. Just going to go for U-turn with my Genesect, because I realize he's probably got red card, and it's still going to be super effective damage, so that's all fine and dandy, whatever. I get red carded out into my Gengar. I figured he'd have either red card or like a Life Orb and HP Fire, so yeah. Anyway, I get red carded out into Gengar, and that's a really good for me, so I'm just going to go straight for Shadow Ball, trying to kill that thing off as quickly as possible. Don't manage to do that, but I do get a crit on this Rotom, which is very, very nice for me. And I see the leftovers, and I know I'm faster, so I'm just going to set up a sub, predicting him to either A, want to Pain Split, or B, want to Volt Switch out and get some damage, or C, want to Hydro Pump me. Either way, I made the sub, and he does go for Pain Split right there, which is beautiful. Substitute blocks that. And basically, I'm able to just spam Shadow Ball as much as I want, because he tried to Pain Split way too early. And why would you even Pain Split a Gengar? But whatever. He tried. Hit him with another Shadow Ball, and I do 36 to like 37 or something, as he Volt Switches out. Not even worried about it. He goes to Ditto. Again, such mature nicknames. Whatever. He goes to his Ditto to copy me, and I realize he'd only go to this Ditto if it was the Scarfed variety. And then he actually does make a good play here, knowing that I'm going to fear the Scarf and switch out into my Heatran to take whatever. Now here, I'm expecting him not to go for Taunt, because he'll probably want more hazards as I get my leftovers, whatever. I'm actually going to speed this up just a tad bit. Anyway, he goes for Taunt. That's fine, I don't really care, and I'm just going to try to set up my rocks, but like I said, he taunted me, so I couldn't do that. And I could just stay in Lava Plume, but I'm not going to kill it, and it's just going to get up more free spikes on me, so what I'm going to do is go into my Genesect right now, as he does set up a layer of spikes. That's fine, whatever, just going to U-turn, and unfortunately, I get min damage on that U-turn, and it's not enough to take down the stupid Deoxys. So now here it is, just chilling, setting up all the spikes and everything bad in the world. Whatever, I know I can deal with this later, so I realize he's going to taunt me predicting defog, so I'm just going to kill him off with T-Bolt, and that's all fine and dandy. And yeah, we should be good to go. So my Zapdos is taunted, but I can bring it into defog later, I know. He goes to Noivern right here, and I'm expecting him just to go for Draco, trying to kill it, so what I do is go on to Gardevoir, because Noivern doesn't really get any attacks that would hurt Gardevoir too badly. And I am immune to his Draco, I'm predicted right, and he's probably Specs, because that's what most Noivern are if they're not Life Orb. Either way, just going to go for a Mega Evolution and Focus Blast, actually predicting the Bisharp to come in, predicting him to predict Hyper Voice, but he does go to Aegislash, whatever. Just going to go out to my Zapdos, as he's probably going to predict the switch into Heatran and go for Sacred Sword, but why would I even do that? I'm not stupid. Anyway, this Zapdos is physically defensive, like I said earlier, so I know I can take anything from this Aegislash, so I go right for Defog, as he does just go into Bisharp to get the boost. But I ain't even worried about it, because Zapdos is a baller. So right here, I'm just going to roost up, get back my HP, as he's actually going to make my job a little easier by going for the Substitute. I don't agree with that at all. So right here, I'm going to go for Heat Wave, because I know this thing just likes to run like Swords Dance, and Knockoff, as you see there, Sucker Punch, and probably like Iron Head. Mostly you just spam Dark-type moves though, because they got a boost. Whatever, just going to roost now, and I know he's not going to kill me with +2 Sucker Punch, because Zapdos is a monster. So I go for Heat Wave as he does Sucker Punch again. Very bad play on his part, as I'm able to just kill him, no crit or anything, and yeah. So, where is your god now, bro? Anyway, predicting him to want to go for a Hurricane or something along those lines, I go into Heatran, realizing he won't go for the Dragon-type move, because I do have Gardevoir still. Go into Heatran, and he gets the Confusion. It's like a running gag that this Heatran gets statused every time I switch it in. Whatever, though. Just going to go to my Rotom now, as he... And, yeah, not much to say about it, really. I know he's going to try to Pain Split me, and I'm not confident that I can kill. So what I'm going to do is go to my Zapdos, who should be faster. I know he's defensive, because I did see the Pain Split. And I also know he's probably, even if he's specially defensive, Thunderbolt will do enough to take him out. And I do have a little bit of speed investment to outspeed things like even offensive Rotom. So yeah, that was the plan. He got no HP back, and I just kill him off with Thunderbolt for free. As this turn, he goes into his Ditto, transforms into me. Whatever, not even a problem. Just gonna go to Heatran, and he paralyzes me. My poor Heatran is always getting status, man. It mostly gets frozen, but that's another story. Whatever, I'm just gonna set up rocks on the predicted switch out, and even if he didn't switch out, he would have risked... Actually, no. I don't think he would, I don't know. I don't know what he could have done there. Because if he did stay in, he risked the burn, and he wasn't gonna do anything to me anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I tried to protect to see what he'd go for, but he actually misses Hurricane, so it doesn't matter at all. Then I just go for Toxic, predicting him to stay in or to go into Ditto, which is what I wanted him to do, because now I get a free switch to my Zapdos, obviously predicting the Stealth Rock, because I know he's not gonna, he wants Stealth Rock up on my field to deal with Zapdos, but that's not gonna happen, bro. Anyway, I just go for Roost because I know he's choice locked into Stealth Rock now, as he does go to the Aegislash, so I'm just going to Roost again, see what he's all about, right? And he goes for Shadow Ball, does 64%, but Zapdos is a boss, and I know it's not going to kill, which is why I'm just going to Heat Wave right here, predicting the Shadow Sneak, or the King's Shield, but he actually decides to stay in, you know, offensive form or whatever, and he gets his Aegislash popped. That's fine by me, no complaints whatsoever. I don't even need to, like, I don't even need to defog the rocks at this point. Because it's pretty much my game, as I am going to go to Rotom, who actually takes that Shadow Ball, not that Shadow Ball, wow, that was a Thunderbolt. Takes it relatively well, gets to fire off a free Volt Switch, get off some nice chip damage on this Zapdos. As now I can just go to Genesect, and basically just Ice Beam for the win, because my Zapdos doesn't have much speed investment, so I know he can't outspeed me. And even if he could, he was choice locked, and Thunderbolt would not have killed. His last was Noivern, he wasn't Scarf. Genesect is, I was locked into Ice Beam and +1 special attack. Let's be real. There was no way. There was no way he was going to survive. Also, I don't know why the game is saying my name was Heavy Breathing. That is one of my ults that I've used before, but that's not the one that I was using right there. Whatever, screwy Showdown replayer, you know, it's a fact of life at this point. And yeah. Nice, clean 6-0 versus this guy who talks way too much shit. And that's pretty much how that went. I don't know. I didn't really have to predict too hard. I mean, this guy... I don't know, man. I wouldn't have uploaded this. I wouldn't have uploaded any of them if they just stopped talking crap. It seems to me that in a lot of these uploads, they go and private message me, but I've never actually shown you guys the private messages, which is why I'm going to do that right about now. So, as you can see on the screen, this was the aftermath of him getting 6-0'd by someone who's apparently a scrub. Whatever, I'm not even taking it too close to heart anymore, I don't care. I never took it too close to heart before, but, you know, you guys know what I'm saying, I hope. And, yeah. And my take on it is this. If you're gonna talk shit, that's fine. But if you're gonna talk shit and, like, proceed to keep talking shit outside of the battle and just be relentless about it, when I do the same, don't be surprised. You know, karma, whatever. I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. Anyway, got some more battles for you guys that should be up relatively soon, though I don't know when. They're bordering on old, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Saying you know a lot today. Just, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Why are you people listening to me? So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Remember to leave this video a like rating if you enjoyed it. Leave it a dislike if you didn't, and tell me what you didn't enjoy so I can work to improve that in the near future. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. Share it with your friends if you want them to see it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this one. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.